Hello everyone and welcome back to another Bimmer Fixer video, and today we're working on the L405, and the issue we've got today is the lower tailgate isn't lowering with the switch. I don't think it's a case of it not lowering because of a failed actuator. You can hear it wants to lower but it's not releasing from the catches either side. So what's happening is when I push the button I get a click from this side, not this side, and I can hear the actuator trying to lower the tailgate. So we're going to take a look at that. I'm going to change out the catch itself and the actuator just to be safe, and it was cheaper to actually get the catch and the actuator together than it was to buy them individually. So I'm going to talk you through how we're going to remove the trim and everything and to switch them out. It's quite a simple task, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be the case and that'll solve the problem. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to remove this side trim here and the boot floor, but we also, even though it's not lowering, we do need the tailgate down. So the only way I've found to do it is to actually, if you wiggle it, eventually it will let it go. Because what we need to do, we need to remove this bit of trim here, this plastic trim, and you can't do that, I don't believe, with it up like this. So I'm going to try and give this a wiggle and get that to let go. I don't think we can get anything in there either, so I have had it drop once, but I'm going to give this a shake and see if we can get it to release. So I'm not having much luck getting the catch to release this side of the tailgate, so what I'm going to try and do is remove as much of the trim as I can, try and access the latch from behind, and hopefully be in a position where I can access the lever or just even be able to give it a whack. So what we need to do, we need to remove the anchor points. There's one here and there's one over in that corner, and they're in there with a T40, so Torx 40. So I'm going to pop those out, and then hopefully this bit of trim along the bottom is separate to this bit, so hopefully they'll come out together, and then we can access that latch. Just bearing in mind that the 12-volt socket is obviously connected from the other side, so don't be just ripping it out. Just make sure you disconnect that before you pull the trim out of the way. Okay, so I removed the boot floor and the anchor points there with the Torx 40 bolts. To access the one in the far corner, because I can't get in because the lower tailgate isn't lowering, I've lowered the rear seat slightly to be able to access the one over in that far corner. I have hit a snag. I was hoping that once I remove the floor and those two anchor points, I'd be able to slide this out and then allow this bit to come out. Unfortunately, because of the cover on that catch, I think it's going to really struggle to get around there. I think this will have to come down. I think it's actually catching on the tailgate itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try again to get the tailgate to lower. If not, I think it might have to be a case of using brute force. It sounds horrible, but I'm going to have to, otherwise I've got no choice to access that latch. I might have to use brute force to remove that. So yeah, we'll see how we go, and I'll see which way works. Okay, also to make life easier, I'm going to remove this bit of trim here on the lower tailgate, tail in place with 3, I believe, 10mm bolts. So I'm quickly zip these out because I think that might allow me a bit more wiggle room down here. I don't know if it's necessary, but given the circumstances of this not lowering, I think we're going to need all the help we can get. Okay, slight bit of progress. I've managed to pry the weather strip back slightly. Excuse the dog hair. Pry the weather strip back slightly. I was able to get my fingers in and pop it back, so it's held in place with these poppers here. I've got one here actually. These little chaps. There's the. I've already disconnected it, but that's the cable for the 12-volt socket. Here we've got. That's the latch here, which is held in with 2 bolts, one at the top, one at the bottom. And below here, just this bit here, is the actuator. Unfortunately, we can't access. It would be great to do it like this, but we need access to the lower bolt here. But I'm going to see if I can. This is the lever here. I'm going to see if I can manually do it from here. So this, you can't even see it from my hand. Sorry. That again. So what this does, I believe, this pulls it in for the soft close. but I don't know if that's faulty as well. But what we'll do, I'll see if I can push the button now, actually, see if that's going to do it. No, it still doesn't want to release. So what I can do, I can try and give it a whack, but I think we're going to have to, so if I can get access to that other bolt at the bottom. I'm going to need to get this all the way out. So if I can get this out, we'll access it. Okay, so with a bit of fettling, I managed to remove the rest of that trim. Thank goodness that the tailgate didn't have to come down. And I think I'm just got enough room to get to the second bolt there. The good thing is if I remove those bolts and disconnect the connector at the top and the actuator here, which just pulls off, the tailgate should drop down. But then obviously it's gonna, this will be stuck on the tailgate. But I don't know, I'm hoping it's going to be able to leave us some wiggle room where we are able to release the catch. So yeah, in fact, should we try it now? So I don't know if I'm going to do this with one hand. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Okay. So it's just done something a bit crazy then. I don't know if you heard it. Let's see if we can. What's that all about? Right, okay. All right. Okay, so that there. Actuator just pulls off. So I can get a grip on that. And lifts up. So there's your actuator, and it's got the electric connector there, and that's the cable that runs out of it. I'm not going to do this with one hand, I don't think, because I need to put something in there to release that. Yeah. Right, give me a second. Let me disconnect that, and let's see if I can just at least get it to kind of lower somehow. Okay, so removed the two 10mm bolts, one at the top, one at the bottom, just there, and disconnected the cable there for the actuator. You just have to pop something in between that bit there where my fingernail is and pull back, and that pops off. So that now, I push the button, move the tripod out of the way. Let's see. Oh, there she goes. Oh, she's not happy. Right, okay, but she's down, and now I'm hoping now I can get something in there to release it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to try and get something in there to release the clip, and hopefully once that's off we can pop the new one on. Why does it always do this when you're working on your car? Okay, I think there's a break in the weather. So between torrential downpours and fallen apples, we should be all right. Okay. Oh, right. Let's see if. Oh no, she wet. That's definitely not going to help. I couldn't lower the upper tailgate because it wouldn't have lined up. Okay, let's lower that down. And we're going to carry on. Oh, something about forcing that actuator I hate. I think this has been off before because there should be a little rubber grommet on there as well, I think. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to carry on. I can't even reconnect it because it's not even working, but I don't know if you can see in there. Is it that side? I'm hoping I can get something in there big enough to just lift the catch slightly. Anyway, carry on. Success. Right. So I knew it was going to be a mission to try and get that off, trying to put something in the gap. It wasn't going to happen. So I thought about it logically and thought about the mechanics behind it. Now this does the soft close. This one, if you lift that, that disconnects the latch. So I don't know if it was the latch or the actuator that's knackered, but what we'll do is go get the other one. I'm absolutely soaked. Oh, now the sun comes out. It's always the way. Right, so we have our eBay special. Okay, so this one's come with a new cover. The same. Yeah. Okay, this was 25 quid, I think. So we'll remove these plugs, plug it in, and then see if it works. Oh, fingers crossed, we'll be good to go. Moment of truth. So the replacement's in, new catch. Well, I say new, eBay special. And the actuator's back in place. Like I say, that just sits in the lugs. So you can see on the old one, it's just these here. They just sit in little rubber grommets. Moment of truth. It might bleep and splatter because it's not calibrated now, but let's see. Push button. Up she goes. Soft close worked. Oh, that feels better already. Okay. Please work. Yes. Oh, happy days. Go back up. I'm going back up. Are you going to go back up? Yes. Soft close worked. Come down. Oh, yes. Right. I'm absolutely soaked, but it's worth it. Great stuff. Right. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put everything all back together. I've got to put... I'm showing off now, it works. I need to put the cover back on. That one's knackered now, but that one, so it just sits over that. Pop the weather seal back around there. Wipe off, it's been in that part bin or something for a while. Okay, yes, put all the trim back on. Reversal of how you took it off. And then hopefully we'll give it one final test and we should be home free. Okay, so that's all the trim back in, everything put back together. One thing left to do is just to test it one final time. Goes up. Soft close activates. Moment of truth. Please. Oh, that pause got me. Yes, all done. Oh, that's relief. That's been bugging me for ages. So there we go. All done. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions at all or anything about the mechanism, just ask away in the comment section. I'll get back to everyone as quick as I can. And like I say, just remember that little black switch on that catch can get you out of a bit of trouble there. I didn't even know that existed. So hope that helps you out. And if you want to see more content on the Range Rover, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you ever so much, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.